Warhammer 40,000 Wrath and Glory Episode 2.
So a recap for last week is that you all arrived on the planet of Armageddon in Hive Deathmire, and you were taken down into the morgue and shown a corpse of Vorgan Mortz, who'd been shot in the head and killed on the train. He'd been left with marks of chaos on him, Khorne in particular, and it appeared that that was the root of it. He had a data slate hidden in him with the word Dagon in it, and then you were sent to Hive Deathmire, deeper into the mid-hive, to find out where the killers of Vorgan Mortz are and why the numbers of the population in the Kaskala district had been dropping. When you got there, you checked into a hotel. You rented some rooms, and you were woken up in the middle of the night by a scream. Steele was actually woken up by being hit in the head with Quittus's gun, and woke up trying to fire his own. Quittus charged the lobby door and knocked himself out, and then Quittus broke his Vox communicator. So you're down a Vox communicator now. You managed to follow the scream successfully. You got some really good rolls last time. Steele found a coin which seemed like it could be used to get food. You guys called it a food stamp. Havelock and Quittus saw a pair of red eyes in the distance and chased them. Quittus cut the person in half with a chainsword and revealed it to be a member of a gene stealer cult, which Alaric went into detail on. And then the session ended with Alaric hearing a scream in the distance. I gave you one more chance to track the screams, and Alaric got a shit hot roll and was able to track the scream. So that's where we're going to pick up this week. Alaric, I will throw it over to you as you hear a scream in the distance.
This way, guys. Come on.
There were red eyes, and then there weren't.
Yeah, and now there's a scream. Come on. I go looking it that way.
Quittus is gonna follow
in the direction I heard it from.
Behind.
Avalok will follow.
Harkin
Just
will
hear-
follow with his gun out this time.
You hear him muttering underneath his breath, just, for the Emperor.
For the Emperor, for the Emperor, for the Emperor.
Just every step is a mantra to the Emperor.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna give him a wide berth. noisy bastard.
Nice. I love the devotion, but
I'm muttering it quietly to myself. Just if you're right next to me, you can hear it.
yeah, and probably with your thing, your voice thing, you kind of tweak it anyway.
He thinks he's quiet, but he's like
turned down
5 octaves higher.
voice. I'm not gonna become a squeaky mouse for the Emperor. That's not how this shit works. Anyways, we're all I'm following after
Alaric.
what was your Alaric, right, yeah. Following after Alaric towards the next screen to stop making
Harkin's
scream.
keeping pace, not wanting to be left out of the action.
Absolutely. Harkin has put away his chem lamp to take up his las gun. Who else is holding their chem lamp out?
I
am.
was, but I think I'll put it away since I'm behind. Some of the
I
other
will
characters.
hold it, keep it up so that we can see where we're going.
Yeah.
Good plan.
I've got my
Good idea.
my chem lamp in one hand and my hand flamer in the other.
Okay. Steel, do you have your chem lamp out?
No, I'm going to.
Weapons out, hide scum.
I'm going to follow after the rest, but I'm going to use their light. So somebody.
So it sounds like Quittus and Steel are in the back. Alaric, Quittus, and Harkin are up front. Quittus and Alaric have chem lamps out. There's green glow from them, almost radioactive as you look at it. It gives a 3-meter halo of light around it. It can be directed, so you can pull the shutters on it and it kills the light around you and instead directs the beam forward by 9 feet. I imagine you'll both have it on the 3-meter radius sort of setting.
Yeah, I've got it on the radio
Yep.
setting.
Okay. As you make your way along, do you keep a tight formation to stay in the light, or are the rest of you just following the lights in the darkness?
Quintus is trying to stay close as much as possible to Alaric along with everyone else.
Harkin's keeping tight formation.
Yeah. Avlok is pretty close to the circle of light.
Staying.
You begin to hear these howls up ahead. They're closer this time, closer than the screams ever were. And these howls are craven, filled with madness. You hear them up ahead. Harkin, can I get an intellect test from you, please?
Oh God. Let's see.
I was gonna say they better not be space wolves, otherwise we're goofed.
I think even one space wolf would wipe the party out.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're space marines.
I've got on this one. Let's see. That wouldn't be insight. Let's see.
Oh, that would be under your attributes, I think.
Let's see. I'm using the new sheet you sent out, so I'm not sure
Oh,
where that would
excellent.
be.
So that would be under attributes. Would be intellect.
Yeah, intelligence 1.
Okay.
New sheet?
Okay,
Um,
Google.
yeah.
Roll a d6. That's a fail, right?
That's a fail.
Shh.
Harkin. Silence. What device are you using there, Harkin? Is that an Apple device or? You've got
That's a G speaker.
you've got a bad feeling about this, Harkin. Your Astra Militarum background gives you a good sense of danger, and you feel there's something dangerous here, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Okay.
You've got a,
Got a bad feeling about this.
Mad Craven Howlings? Who wouldn't?
Doesn't seem right.
Yeah, Quintus has his hand flamer ready to go at a moment's notice.
As you come up ahead, you wouldn't even need to make any kind of awareness test for this. You can hear that the howling is around the corner. It's the next street over from you. And as soon as you turn the corner, you'll be able to potentially witness whatever is howling. Although, remember that there's not even a sky here. There is only steel above your heads and walls in this habitat. And there's zero light during the
Yeah,
night
like,
cycle.
that's why we're using, chem lamps.
Yeah. So, potentially you could see who's around the corner, but maybe not. It's hard to judge the distance as the howls echo around the corner against the abandoned buildings.
Hell, let's see.
Quiddus is
Coming
gonna,
around.
forget for a moment that he's full of pride. He's gonna look to Steel.
You, Steel, check around the corner, make sure it's safe. Oh wait, I meant Hive Scum. Forget I said Steel. You're Hive Scum.
Oh, you do care.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I care only for the Emperor.
For the Emperor! I am going to sneak around.
Okay, let's get a stealth test.
wanna
from you,
light?
Steel.
Actually, who's got good stealth? I know Quiddus certainly doesn't.
I do not.
I think
hope
Steel
so.
might have the best, actually.
I've got 3.
Like,
It's not awful.
like,
Okay. Still. Okay.
Before you make the test as well, Steel, could you just let us know what your special skill is? You've got like one related to the hive, the underhive.
The hold on, get back to it. I know it was like Explorer.
Yeah, it's like Hive Explorer or something like that.
Oh, it was at the bottom of the page. So. Hive Explorer. You are experienced at navigating the urban environment of the Imperium. You gain plus rank bonus dice to any stealth or survival tests when moving through urban environment.
Perfect. Well, that means you would get +1 dice to your stealth test.
hell yeah.
Okay. I completely forgot how we supposed to roll the dice.
No problem, man. So whatever number it has for your skill total for stealth, so you roll that many dice +1 for your Hive Explorer.
Look at Quiddus actually trusting
okay.
someone else with skills. So
Let's
proud of
see,
him.
do I get to add anything else to it?
No.
Skill stealth deals with agility. Okay. It's D6s, right?
Yes.
Uh, 5, 4, 2, and 2.
Okay. Give me one moment. Stand by. Okay.
Just waiting for Steel to figure out the rolls.
No, I calculated those. I was putting it against a passive perception.
Gotcha.
Steel. Describe to us how you move around the corner. What your intention is here.
So I want to move around as quietly as possible, minimum noise. I think like probably would have myself against the nearest wall, so kind of using that to go forward, so I don't have to depend on much light. Going towards the noise.
Yeah, absolutely. You hear the howls, and as you hug the corner as you move around the wall of the abandoned building, most of the population here in the Cascada district gone. There's a lot of heavy cover just around the corner. A lot of abandoned cars and old garbage cans and stuff just laying in the street. It's easy for you to move behind them, and you feel like you've got a good grip on it as you begin to move behind this heavy cover. And suddenly a gunshot rings out. Sounds like an auto pistol to hearken as it rings out, and Steel, it hits you. And let me just get up how much damage you have taken.
It can't damage steel. He's made of steel.
But Steel, what's your defense?
Is that an attribute?
It would be under the survival heading.
Defense. My defense is a 2?
A 2? Okay, and then you get +2 because you're in heavy cover. I rolled a total of 8 successes. I'm going to shift 1, so it does damage of 8. Then I rolled a 6 on my extra damage dice. You take a total of 9. So what's your resilience there, Steel?
Enough, hopefully.
Is 4.
4? Okay, so you take 5 damage.
Where would I find my health at?
Your wound should be under survival as well, I think.
It's wounds, right?
Yes, wounds, sorry.
Oh, let's see.
Okay,
Combat.
I am down to 1. I'm down to 1.
Okay.
Do I notice where the shot came from?
You definitely would. You wouldn't not notice a shot that deals this much damage to you, and you're definitely fully aware of it. We're going to be considered in combat now. I felt it fair that they get first turn because they spotted you even though you're trying to sneak, and they're in darkness. So yeah, you guys can choose who goes next, and you can discuss what you want to do as well.
I think Steel, because he's on hyper alert for stealth, would probably go first. Plus, if he gets shot again, he won't be able to go.
Yeah, if you could tag or sight any of the enemies, then we can come around the corner and open fire.
I think maybe the second person should be Quidus, given that he has a hand flamer and can literally light him up. In theory.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Steel, that was a pretty devastating shot. I'm going to give you distance on the shot. It was 12 meters away, so your lights can see up to 9 meters straight. They're 3 meter radius, and yeah, so it's 12 meters away. This one.
Okay.
Is there any other cover?
You could throw your light and illuminate the
that's
enemy.
available?
So
I'm going to.
There is cover, Havelock. There's heavy cover in the first section that Steel's in. Just in front of him, beyond that, is some light cover, which will give you a +1 to your defense, and then he wouldn't be able to see any further than that without a light.
Okay.
Right.
So about 12. You say that's all meters.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. So is there? If I moved up to the light cover, would it be close enough for me to shine a light, like the 9 meter light?
Yeah, if you move into the light cover.
So I think Steel would kind of curse like, "Fuck!" But he would still move. He'd grit his teeth and move up to the light cover and try to get a. He would move up to light cover, shine the 9 meter light to see if he could focus on them, but then hunker down and kind of whistle for the rest of this.
Excellent. So, to give you guys context of positioning, the rest of the party are in combat zone 0, so that means you are behind, around the corner, safe. Zone 1 was the heavy cover. Zone 2, where Steel is some light cover. As he shines the light forward, he peeks up from behind some light cover, like a wrecked car with missing doors, shines out this green light from the chem lamp, flicks the shutter so that it shoots forward in a 9 meter beam in front of him, and there's open ground in front of him. The green light shines across it, and at the other end of the open ground, he sees 5 figures. They're whooping and hollering behind cars, one of them clearly holding an auto pistol and a large claw. It's got an extra arm, a third arm hanging out of it, and the other 4 look like humanoids, 2 arms, 2 legs. Looks like maybe they're holding auto guns. Steel.
Is there,
what?
is there
You
any
wanna shout?
opportunity to flank?
Sorry, could you repeat that, Havelock?
Is there any opportunity to flank, or is this pretty much just straight on down an alley where we see in the open after the alley ends these five figures? Or is there a way that we could get around some cover to flank them?
You could flank them. There's abandoned buildings on either side of the street, and you could use those to move around undetected.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are you gonna shout out any of the positions or whistle in suggestive ways?
I think I'm gonna whistle. I think I'm gonna whistle, and like one whistle to let them know, because then that will let the enemy know also where I am. But then I'm gonna be like 2 whistles to go to the left, 2 whistles to go to the right. So you'll hear me like whistle once, pause, 3 whistles.
Which we all, of course, worked out last night. before
Right.
bed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. You know,
Like a bird.
We did that, right? Maybe? No?
Not sure if
this
Harkin,
is
if Harkin can take a little peek around the corner, he can realize that this is a ranged scenario and can open up a salvo.
So, before that, Steel, is at the end of your turn.
Oh gosh. From where I have the light, could I move but leave the light there shining?
Yeah, so you've used 3 meters of movement. So each combat zone here is 3 meters apart to accommodate the lights in this situation.
We have box communicators. Don't
Sorry?
have to whistle. We have box communicators. Just remember.
Too late, he's whistled.
After that works for Quitter. Because we kind of broke it.
I'm whistling to get the enemy's attention, and then I'm going to move myself.
All right.
Okay.
So-
So, Steel, you've moved 3
No.
meters to get in from the heavy cover to the light cover, so from zone 1 to zone 2. You still have 3 meters of movement, so you could move around in the zone you're in, or you could fall back to zone 1. It's up to you.
I think I'm going to. I'm going to go and stay right there, and I whistle to get the enemy's attention to keep them off the rest. So hopefully they know to don't come where I am. That's the whistle.
Okay, so you're staying with the light behind a car.
For now, yes. I'm a hunker down. Stay.
So, you are the person with
I'm
the
the
auto
decoy.
pistol could obviously see you in the dark somehow. The other figures have now honed in on this giant green light from behind a car, and one of them begins to fire at you.
Yeah, I'm being the decoy. So,
Luckily,
say
he
that
is,
into our communicator.
luckily he's a
Oh,
terrible
whatever.
shot. You have a defense of 2, but you get +1 because you're in light cover. I only got 2 successes, so I do not hit you. This person from behind the car whips up, and you hear their auto gun go off, and they fire at you, and the shots ricochet off the car you're behind as you're shining a light out in their direction. And at that point, I'll throw it back to the party.
All right. Who wants to go next? 'Cause I
I'd love
know-
to go in and open up with my rapid fire weapon.
All right, go for it.
All right, I'll take a peek around the corner, see what's going on, and dash to the heavy cover. This is Harkin.
Excellent. You are 12 meters from the enemy. You can see them in the green light that Steel is shining out just in front of you in the next zone.
All right, can we go over really quick? What does salvo mean? Is that how many people I get to attack, or?
So
I've
salvo
got salvo
adds
2.
extra dice. So if you use salvos, that uses up one of your ammo. You get to roll an additional 2 dice.
Interesting. Is that damage dice or attack dice?
Damage dice.
Oh, cool. Okay, one sec.
Let me double check the rules for you before we go through with it though.
Yeah, sure.
I really want to use my flamer. So, like, if any of you have ranged weapons that you can shoot them up with, it would be cool if Glynis could just charge in and burn them all to a crisp.
Yeah.
I'm wishing for grenades right about now.
All of them with his flamer. All
Yeah,
of them.
you're
Like, his
the-
defense is complete ass. Well,
You're
his
the one that's
defense
gonna have
bad.
to flank. You gotta flank all the way around.
He's got flak armor. His base defense skill is not good, but his resilience is 7. It's really high.
Yeah.
So if you want to soften them up, then Cletus can charge in and finish them off in a glorious purging flame.
Purge them in holy fire.
You know, that kind of thing. Stealth has ranged weapons though, but it can actually shoot. with
Guardsman
that.
does. Ballistic 7.
Nice.
They're in short range, so I get bonus damage using rapid fire.
Hell yeah.
So I think I'm gonna make Swiss cheese out of whatever I pointed at.
Gee. Who has medicine? Because they need to come stitch. Because I have no medicine.
Has good medicine or Medicare, I think is the stat. Alright. What's your or shoot? I can't remember your character name.
Alaric?
What's their increase? Alaric. Yeah, Alaric. Thank you. Alaric, what's your Medicare stat? Are you there? Did you fall asleep?
That's Terran. Terran's muted sometime.
Oh. Oh. I think their voice is getting buggered. Because Discord. We can't hear you, but apparently you can hear us.
Let me check. I got.
So, without holding up the game, Harkin, what's your intent with the salvo? What would you like to do?
I was hoping I could hit multiple people, but if that's not possible, then I just do a regular attack.
I'll tell you what then, on this shot, until I know the rule, you can use your salvo to add 2 dice to your ballistic skill, and then you can try to hit multiple targets.
Sick. All right, then I'll do that. I want to aim at the guy with the auto pistol first, the guy who has the beat on us. So I just roll my ballistic skill and then see if I hit?
Yeah, but actually, in saying that, dividing the damage wouldn't be good because resilience is pretty high in this. I'm quite certain that it's adding extra damage dice to your roll.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll still do that then.
Okay.
So, yeah. So you roll the ballistics, then you roll for damage, right?
Yep, so roll your ballistic skill to hit. That's against my defense, and then the damage goes against my resilience.
Okay. Okay, Google. Roll 7d6. Okay, Google. Roll 7d6. That's not helpful. Alright, I'm gonna try it on Discord.
What if you say 7 6-sided dice?
She rolled them, she just didn't give me the individual amounts.
Gotcha.
One sec. There we go. So it's exclamation point 7d6.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. To being able to actually chime in on things without having to type.
Yeah.
5 5 1 4 3 5 5.
You missed a 3 in there.
5 5 3 1 1 4 3.
I need to slow this down. There we go.
Okay, let me jump in. Okay, 1, 2, 3 successes, and you were targeting the person with the auto pistol?
That is correct.
Okay. Their defense. So.
I think I got 4 successes. Is that right?
Oh, did you? Did I get that wrong?
1 1 4. No, you're right.
Okay, so you got 3. As you fire off Harkin at this person with the auto pistol, they duck as you fire. And the shots ricochet off the car. Some of the lasers go straight through the metal, but none of them actually hit him.
All right. Let's see. I'll curse and reload my weapon.
Okay, you've used up one reload. You have 3 meters of movement left. You're currently in combat zone 1. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't think so. There's no like reactions in this, right?
There are reactions.
Is there a way to go in like Overwatch?
Yeah, let's check that real quick. I've got a quick guide here on what we can do in battle.
Roll in for the next fear of that injury. 1 to 3 is milk chocolate. 4 to 6 is white chocolate. To 1, milk chocolate it is.
You critical milk chocolated.
Yes.
Yeah, so for ranged options, I've got my quick list here. If you're at short range, you get +1 bonus dice to range attacks. Long range, target gains defense. You can aim as a simple action, which adds 1 bonus dice to your range attacks, but that means you can't move on that turn. So Harkin, if you don't move on the next turn, you can add 1 bonus dice to your range attack.
Nice.
You can do cooled shots, which adds 1 to your target's defense, but adds 1 extra damage dice for you.
Is it too late to roll an extra d6 since I'm short range?
If you're short range, then yeah, because you have rapid fire, right? As
Yeah,
well.
I have rapid fire.
Yeah.
But I think the rapid fire isn't the rapid fire for
that's
damage.
extra damage. Yeah, but because you're short range, yeah, roll another d6, because if you
Okay,
get at
cool.
least a 4, you hit.
Roll d6. No luck here.
Aw.
So add your salvo to that as well. Salvo improves ranged attack tests.
Interesting. By how much?
That'd be 2 if your salvo is 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's myself. Okay, Google. Roll 2d6. Come on.
God damn.
This is a
Keep
tough
throwing your
night.
rope. It keeps going straight to your hands. Okay, but now we know a few cool bits for next time.
There's an outline of the guy's silhouette on the cover he's behind in bullets. Or laser fired.
Right?
He's wily coyoteing me.
Harkin, do you stay in heavy cover?
Yes.
Okay, you stay in combat zone 1. Okay, I'm going to have one of the people. They're going to fire at Steel because he's in light cover with a great big green light there.
What a shame if you were to die now.
Okay, Steel. So, well, actually, this is a grunt, so they don't actually get a rat die. I would have got a 6 on my rat die, and I was going to knock your lantern over, but technically they don't get a rat die. So this guy fails. Steel, another one of the people in cover ahead of you start firing. They fire their auto gun at you, and they miss again. You're getting lucky here, buddy. I'll throw it back to you guys.
Alright, who else has a gun that can... Or what is everyone else's ballistic skill that hasn't already gone? Mine is 4. But I
Yeah,
know your
mine's
team
4.
might have to run up to them.
Mine, I think, is 5, but let me... 4 or 5. It's in the high range, but let me just double check.
I'm not as good as Harkin. Harkin's got the... I think he's probably got the best ballistic skills on our team.
I've got the nice luck nerf though.
Well, that's true.
What was I looking for? Ballistic.
Ballistic.
Ballistics.
But you guys are getting awarded XP this session, so you can totally bump that up.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
I have a
Very,
ballistic
for the
of 4.
Emperor's Step. Ballistic
Sorry,
of
Alaric?
4.
I have a ballistic of 4 for anyone interested. That's
How many times do we get to reload?
You have 3 reloads at the moment.
And how many times can you fire on each?
So there's
Clip, I
one. So
guess.
basically, you don't reload unless you get a critical failure or you use a salvo.
Okay, gotcha.
And then once they're used up, you can't use your firearm.
Gotcha.
Is
so
that for
there's-
each session?
Yeah, so you
Oh.
get your ammo back at the beginning of each session.
Okay.
Nice.
We've got Quidus, Alaric, and I think our Sage. We haven't
Yeah.
gone yet.
Yeah.
What are your what's your ballistic skills?
My ballistic is 4.
Or
Same here.
Well, we've all got 4. Okay, who has a rifle-looking thing? Because I have a pistol in my hand. Basically a
Yeah,
pistol
I just have
flavor.
the last one.
I have the
pistol.
last pistol. Yeah,
Well, crap.
last pistol, a throwing knife, and a chainsword.
You guys can still flank
Custer's
around the
charge.
building.
Alright, well, how about one of you two shoot first? Because it might be beneficial for Quidus to run it last and just light them all up. That way, starting in the next round, everyone's got a chance to deal even more damage after setting them on fire.
Yeah,
Alright, Avlak is gonna flank.
Okay. Have a look. The range on
As
your
will
last
I.
pistol is up to 18 meters. Quittus, the range on your hand flamer is up to 9 meters.
That's not very much. And how far away are we right now from
They're 12
Car
meters.
of Yahoo?
Heavy cover gives you 12 meters. Light cover gives you 9 meters.
Yeah. So you'd be able to reach if you moved up to where I am.
Alright.
And then there is 6 meters of open ground in between.
Gotcha. Yeah, the advantage to the hand flamer is that it doesn't miss. So,
That's good.
yeah. But if you all have last pistols anyways, it might be a better idea for Quidus to go next and just light them up.
okay. Let's
Ooh.
do that.
Alright. Quidus.
For the Emperor!
I was gonna charge.
Every time. It doesn't get old.
I'm coming for you, hive scum!
And he's gonna run right out next to Steel and kind of more or less place himself in front of Steel, and just pull out the hand flamer and just go ham. You know, just go ham.
Yeah, I think you auto hit a number of targets
Yes.
equal to your ballistic skill, right?
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Yeah,
My
it's
ballistic skill is
fucking
4,
ridiculously
so
overpowered.
actually, twice.
That's
So I
awesome.
can hit 8 targets. And,
8 targets.
I have you have been trained in the use of the Emperor's Holy Fire. When using weapons with the inflict on fire trait, you gain plus rank ED. What's ED again?
Extra damage dice.
Extra damage. Extra damage to any damage rolls. You gain 1 wrath whenever you kill an enemy of the Imperium using a weapon with the inflict on fire trait. Yeah. Oh, wrath dice. That's right. Let's see what we can do with that.
Oh yeah. Can't you use wrath dice to reroll stuff?
Maybe.
I think so.
Like to
Alright,
reroll
well,
all of the failures?
Yeah, I'm running up next to Steel, and Quidus is gonna shout.
Burn in holy fire!
just light them all up. So I need to roll damage because flamers hit automatically. And let's see. And I'm going to use a salvo. Salvo 1, extra damage dice 1. So that means 2 extra damage dice?
Yes.
Wasn't your rank like rank plus rank,
one.
whatever rank is?
Yeah, rank is 1.
Yeah. You got that. Okay.
Yeah. And also, you automatically hit every target, and any target may attempt to reduce the damage using the rules for dodging area effect attacks on page 186.
Yes. Page 186, okay.
So we've got Wrath Dice, and then what's the other group resource we have?
Glory.
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 So,
Which comes on I can't remember what that was, but
We have like 5 of
you
those,
got
don't we?
7, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Seven.
we have a pretty good amount.
Alright, can I stack Wrath and Glory? Make it a true
Yes,
Wrath
I'm
and
just
Glory?
checking the
And Wrath, do we have each 3 Wrath per session, or?
2
Two.
Wrath. I'm just checking if you can reroll
Is what you
those
start with.
Harkin. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not asking for. I can wait until next time.
Well, no,
Alright,
if you want to use the opportunity, that's fine. I'm still getting used to the rules myself. Wrath. The Wrath die. Location.
So I had what, 7 plus 2 from salvo plus 1 from short
So you
range.
can re-roll failures. After you've rolled your dice pool for a test, you can spend a wrath point to re-roll every 1, 2, and 3 in the result. So that would have been like a lot of dice. So before
Yeah, that would have
we
been 7.
yeah. So before we complete Quitus's turn or attack, if it's okay with you, Quitus, can Harkin re-roll?
Yeah,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Okay.
So roll us 7d6, Harkin.
The 7 failures.
Fires,
see.
fires over Quitus's head as he charges towards Steel.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude.
That's not better.
Oh
doing
no!
That
This is incredible. This is
What
statistically
the hell are you
unlikely.
doing, man? You're not allowed to roll anymore. Jeez.
Oh no!
You're gonna pull a Quitus.
Jeez.
Just seesaw back and forth between good and bad.
Oh my gosh. I need the good. I need the good for that to happen.
Well, Quitus started off bad, so you know it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Well, dang, guys. Sorry about that.
You should be.
Ouch.
I don't know what luck god I've pissed off today, but
Oh
Tamara,
damn. Timora, yeah.
The-
You're now praying to Bathsheba.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do me getting destroyed. So, how many dice do you? How much damage do you automatically do here, Quiz?
How much damage dice do I roll? So let's take a look. Damage 7, extra damage dice 1. I'm assuming that's from the Promethean proficiency.
Yeah.
And then alcohol 1. So 9 dice.
Holy shit! And is there like a
Jesus.
base damage for the hand flamer?
The base damage is 7.
So you automatically do 7, and then you roll 9 on top of that.
I automatically deal 7, and then extra damage dice 1, salvo 1. So I think it's just 9 damage. Not 7
Oh, so
plus
you
9.
automatically do 7. You get to roll 2 dice. So your extra damage is extra damage
Roll.
dice. So you roll d6 for those. And if you want to, you can spend a glory and add a dice to the extra damage dice.
Okay, so damage is just what it does. Extra damage dice is on top of that.
Yes.
And salvo. What about salvo?
So salvo is to hit. So I don't know. If you roll a 6 on it, you get to shift it, basically. So you add 1 damage if you roll a 6.
Okay. So I'm rolling 2 extra dice, and then I use a glory point, so I'm rolling 3 extra dice, I think.
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so 7 plus 3d6. This'll be fun. Oh boy. 6, 6, 4. So that's 7 plus 16, so 23 damage to each individual merc.
Or is it plus 2 for each 6 and plus 1 for like? Is it
Yeah,
the
so it'd
same
be a
as-
total of 12
Oh,
damage.
right.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. I did that calculation wrong. I got excited.
No worries.
Yeah, so 12 damage.
Fuck.
Time to
Burn
put the
them
herd in
all.
dirt.
Let me just calculate my resilience there.
Burn in holy fire.
Yeah. Then also on fire.
That'll do.
Yeah, let's all
I'll do.
appreciate that excellent roll because Quiz, describe to us what happens as you automatically kill 4 of them and leave only the auto pistol wielding leader.
Christ. Alright.
You start to smell bacon.
Oh boy!
I'd like to dedicate this moment to the Emperor.
Yeah, so Quidus is just gonna like run up next to Steel and kind of place himself, even behind cover or what cover up Steel as much as possible, and like place his arm on the barrel next to the chem light and just like focus his pistol and just pull it and lights them all up. And of course they die in screams of
Holy
pain.
fire.
And holy fire. Yes, exactly. And throughout this, Quidus is kind of just... Well, he starts off, he...
Burn in holy fire.
And, yeah, he pulls the trigger on his pistol and just lights them all up.
That hand flamer is ridiculous, man. That is just
I
crazy.
know, right?
Well, I think this is an optimum situation, because it's a bunch of low-powered dudes. If we're a single target, then it wouldn't be nearly as good. But because it's a whole bunch of targets, yeah, it's at least a little bit OP.
Well, one of them is left standing. He's still burning and roaring, but he's taken his turn already. So now that all my dudes are dead, it's your guys' turn. So Havelock and Alaric, you both still have a turn as you watch this anarchy.
Can I see? Oh, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Can I see the what's the word I want? Can I see the auto pistol leader dude from here?
You can now because he is on fire.
Hell
it-
yeah.
Oh, it put
You're
him
welcome.
on fire too. Okay.
Yeah, he now has the on fire condition.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do a las pistol at him, I think.
Okay, go for it. So roll your
Then just
ballistic
kinda-
skill.
Alright. Oops. Oh. The table thing has a little fun with them in VDA. Alright, 4 ballistic. Is it exclamation?
Yeah. Exclamation. Trying to remember. Exclamation, the number of dice you want, and then D6.
Yeah. Alright, so ballistics at 4.
I just like to do a quick thing after your turn is done.
I sucked.
Oh, what'd you get?
3-1-3-1.
Damn.
Describe.
At least it wasn't a
your,
one round.
Describe your misfire
Like,
for us,
unlike
Alaric.
Market cough cough.
Oh goodness.
Guns don't work.
They're immune.
You're a freaking guardsman.
This
man.
one apparently doesn't, or something. And I'm aiming for this guy. And I guess somehow it just... Either somebody's chem lamp just tweaks my view the right way, or... Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Maybe you shot Quidus as he was, roaring about purging heretics. And
I would
all that.
hope not. He's behind. He's like. He would be in a not easy position to be shot unless I was really trying, I think.
We're stormtroopers and he's a main character.
Something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm offering Quidus as the target if you wish to use that.
But yeah, I was aiming at the dude, and shadows and light just kind of conspired against me.
Alaric, as you misfire from your position in heavy cover next to you, Harken, you see fire raining out and the enemies burning. Have a look. You see your comrades, Alaric and Harken, in Zone 1 in heavy cover, firing in Zone 2 in light cover to Steel and Quittus. Steel is sort of hiding and holding onto his cam lamp while Quittus stands there shooting flames across at the enemy. What do you do? Have a look.
I'm gonna move up to 2.
Okay.
If I make a quick interruption here, agenda. I believe I achieved my agenda. Burn some heretics.
You have. So
What does that mean?
it means you gain an extra wrath point.
Hell yeah! All right, so I'm back to 2. Wait, did I use my? I thought I said I used my wrath point, but I don't know. If I
Use
don't know if that
a-
means anything.
Glory. The wrath point wouldn't really do anything in that situation.
So I've got
Bless
3
you.
wrath points. then. Okay, that's all I wanted. I shall let you continue on, oh glorious sage. No.
Yeah, have a look,
Yeah.
Sage.
Okay, cool.
Alaric's just a priest. I think there's a difference of some sort.
Have a look.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna move up to Zone 2. And then I should be able to fire, but
Yes.
not move. Okay.
Yeah, so Zone 2 uses up all your movement, and then it puts you 6 meters away from the enemy, which is short range for your pistols. You gain an extra dice to your ballistic skill.
All right. So,
Where's our what do we have? A mission? Where's that on the sheet?
Agenda. I have that as a separate thing that Jim sent me.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a different document.
And Harkin
so
actually
anyway.
met his last session, so I'll give you a wrath as well, Harkin.
Oh, cool.
My agenda was burn some heretics. If anyone stands in the way of the Inquisition, their life is forfeit. Which is, you know, everyone that is not for the Emperor, but, you know.
Alright, so I have a ballistic skill of 4, and then I add that extra one for my range, and then the extra damage dice, that doesn't play into that, right?
No, that will come into effect once you've hit. The ballistic skill is to see whether you hit them.
Alright, so I just roll 5d6. Alright.
Yeah, I didn't.
I rolled 5 dice and got 4, 2, 1, 6 and 2 for a total of 16.
4, 3, 1, 6, and 2.
Excellent.
6
This thing loses the benefit of its cover right now because it's flailing around on fire. So that hits with a total of 3. It's resilient 7. So how much damage do you do without the extra damage, Havelock?
7.
7? Okay, so that hit. And then you get 1 extra damage dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll that for us. You can use a point of glory to add an additional one if you choose.
Anybody mind?
Go for it.
Not at all.
have to do them still. We'll be
Got
fine.
glory for days.
Yeah. Plus, I think we're going to finish Act 1 by the end of this session, if not start Act 2. So,
Oh, nice. 5 and 5.
Sweet, so you do 2 damage. Havelock, as you fire into this thing, you see one of its arms go limp. It's not dead, but this thing is on fire and it's taken 2 las pistol shots to it. It looks pretty beaten up, and it's close to the end at this point. That brings it to the end of your guys' turn. You guys, as the players, get to go first on the next round.
what does it mean to set something on fire? Like, what does it do mechanically?
Okay, so it means that that character will take 1d3 mortal wounds at the start of their turn. For anyone wondering, a mortal wound means that I don't get to defend against it, I just take a wound right away. And I have to make a willpower test. If I fail, I'm then hindered for the remainder of the round.
Okay. So it's brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think I'm going to have to beef up these enemies just against Quiz.
Well, his defense is not that great, but his, what was it, resilience with his flak armor is 7, so it's pretty good. Who wants to, I think Steel deserves the glory of shooting this nerd.
Actually succeeding in shooting it.
Or Harkin. Harkin rolled shite, so maybe he gets a second chance? I don't know. My vote is either Steel or Harkin.
There were
Go for
a
it.
couple of us that kind of stuff.
Is there a way to like shoot him to incapacitate but not kill?
He's on fire.
You can do a targeted shot, but you get -3 to your ballistic skill to do so.
Oh, I could do that. I've got a massive ballistic skill.
Who has a bucket of water?
Let's do that. Let's try to incapacitate and then put him out before he burns. Yeah, maybe we can like
Get some info.
get some information.
I'm
So,
going to
like,
be upfront with you, Harkin, as you're a member of the Astra Militarum. This guy looks pretty fucked up. Even if you shot him to incapacitate him, you're pretty sure he'd burn to death before you can do anything else.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay,
No
well,
interrogation.
never mind.
I would
Shoot
love
the
to
kid.
roleplay. I'd love to roleplay the interrogation, but I'm just being upfront. Mechanically, he's fucked.
No.
Okay. All right, I think I'd like to take the shot then.
I'm not sorry.
As you should not be. You
Uh,
did what was necessary.
Always. For the Emperor.
Okay, Steel would make his way to his feet, like holding his wound, holding the shot wherever he got shot. Be like, okay, the bastard's mine. And I'm going to take a shot.
As it should be,
I gotta-
since he's the one that got shot first.
Get some revenge.
Right.
Okay, so I got a ballista 4. I still get to add my explorer to that, right? Because
No, that's only to stealth and survival.
What's weapon
that
initiative?
is.
Oh, sorry, Havelock?
I have.
What's weapon initiative?
You have initiative. Yeah, so weapon skill uses initiative as its modifier. So
Yeah.
your character's initiative influences that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I have salvo on gun also.
Yeah, you can use up one of your ammo to add an extra dice to your ballistic skill. I think for your pistol you get a salvo of 1.
Yes. I'm going to do that. Give me 5 dice. A 6, a 5, a 5, a 5, a 4.
A 6, a 5, a 5, and a
Come on,
4,
mate.
so 3. Yep, so you can shift the 6 as well. So what's the damage on that?
7 damage with extra dice damage of 1.
1.
So that, with
The
his
six-
wrath die being
Yeah,
6,
the
gives him
6 was on the wrath, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the deal.
so 7 plus 1, is that right?
Yeah, I get an extra dice damage of 1.
So that's going to become 2 because you got a 6 and we're able to shift it.
That gives us another point of glory, doesn't it?
It does, and it also gives him a critical hit. I'm just going to look it up.
Jesus.
Nice.
Oh, my thing's frozen. Can't read. Okay.
Glory for the Emperor. Good job, Steel.
Just bear with me one moment, Steel. My computer's being funny.
Well shot, man. Well shot.
Yeah.
Shoot him while he's holding himself bleeding. But it's not like he hasn't taken a gunshot before.
Havelock, what was your Medicare skill? Did we ever figure that out? Or did I just forget?
Let me check that out. Haven't seen anything that said Medicare.
There's one that's
Oh.
medic something.
Medicare intellect? Or medic.
There should be
Medic.
a Medicare.
That's the one,
skill.
medic something.
Yeah, medic something. I've got it as
It says
Medicare.
0.
Zero?
I just say medicine. I think the
It
priest.
says
I think you need to check.
Medici, and then it's based on intellect, I guess. And it's
Yeah,
Oh, Medicaid. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what
we've
it
got
is.
high quality numbers to help Steel. I've got 3, so
I
yeah.
think Havelock's is
We're
the
just-
best.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Okay, cool.
But if Havelock's like 3, he's better than me.
or what?
Wait, Havelock, you have a 2 for medicine, and then we've got the priest. Okay, crap, I feel like I'm messing up my names again. Havelock is the priest, and the name of the
That's
sage
no,
is
that's Alaric. That's Alaric.
Alaric. Crap. Alaric is the sage, Havelock is the priest.
Other way around.
Shit. I'm sorry.
It's all
I'm
good.
terrible at names. You'll need to
Alaric.
name those.
Al-
Okay. Alaric
Ala-
is the
Priest.
priest. Alaric,
Yes.
the priest. Havelock, the sage. Alright, Alaric, what is your Medicare?
My Medicaid is 2.
2. Alright. Alaric, the priest. Havelock, the sage. You said yours was, 3.
Okay, so there's 2 parts on here. This one says 4.
Yeah, that'd be your skill totals, Havelock. So that would be, it's pre-calculated, so you don't need to add anything. So your total is 4.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Okay, so you've got 1 better than me. I've got 3.
Okay, so where it says skill totals, that's all.
That's added your attribute and your total, so that you don't have to do any math.
Gotcha.
Wait. So the number under our skill is calculated already, or is that...
On the latest
What?
character sheet I sent you after the last session, I added another section called
Crap.
skill totals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Steel.
shoot.
Roll 2d6 for your extra
Yeah.
damage.
I'm gonna go look right.
A 5 and a 4.
Excellent. That's 2 damage, so that kills him. But you scored a crit, so roll me an extra 2d6. Let's see what happens on the critical hit table.
Overkill.
Just head exploding as he does it.
I'm not seeing an extra email from you there, Jim, so maybe I didn't get it.
Oh, sorry.
I got
Oh, no
a
worries.
6. A 6 and
Yeah.
a 4.
Speaking of that, I don't think I ever got a an email with the secret motivations we have.
Oh, okay, I can send that to you then during the
That'd be
break.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go over Steele's critical hit. On the critical hit table, he rolled appalling detonation. Ill fortune
Yes!
causes the blow to strike the foe's volatile war gear. A chain of explosions
Yeah.
tears their body apart into gristly red mist.
Oh.
Yes!
You hit something explosive on him, Steel, and he just pop explodes into blood and flames across the street.
Quintus is gonna do like the, hands out basking in this blood mist.
That's the
He's gonna
best
take,
kind of
he's gonna take a deep breath.
Steel, you have done the Emperor proud.
Still holding himself. He's just gonna look at him. Like one of those looks like you're giving a crazy person you see on the subway. and he's just gonna turn back to the rest of them like, hey, somebody patch me up, I'm bleeding guts over here.
Quintus is gonna be like,
Oh shit, you're hurt. Let me help with that.
he's gonna bend down and start to perform medicine before our sage comes up to assist. So I've got the old character sheet at the moment. So I've got the Medicare medicine, whatever, Medicaid.
Medicaid.
Okay, Medicare skill of 3, and my intelligence is 3.
Oh, I've got it listed here. I've got all your stuff calculated. Let me check it.
I've got a Medicare
okay.
of a solid 1, so I don't think you
Oh,
want
excellent.
me operating on you.
Quintus,
might
your
take
total will
some
be
more
3.
damage.
Total of 3 for me.
Yes. And the Death Core of Krieg don't heal people, they kill them, so don't worry about that.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start performing medicine on my dear, out of character, dear friend. In character Hive Scum, who is starting to show himself worthy of the Emperor's praise. Alright, what do I need to roll for medicine? 3?
Yes.
With wrath?
The rat's
Wrath
already
dice?
included. Yeah, so that, include the rat die.
At very
Alright.
least, you can cauterize the wound.
Right.
I mean, you're not wrong. And we have glory for days. Should I use the glory to heal up our friend here?
Not
Yeah.
against.
All right. I'll add another die. So it's four dice to heal up Steel. All right. So I got a 1 on the wrath die, but I got 5 and 2 on the other dice.
So how many successes did you get?
2 successes and a complication.
Okay, so Steel, you at least heal 2 wounds. Between the two of you, Quitters and Steel, what do you feel would be an interesting complication for the situation?
That's a good question.
This is gonna get dark, isn't it? Why did I?
Given who the two people in
You gotta-
question are,
Got to be something against Quintus because he's the one that fucked up. But you're also the one that I'm attending to.
Are 6s only critical when they're on the wrath die?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think, Stu? What do you think should happen out of that whole loss?
I'm thinking like Quintus is probably like being smug about it, and he's like pressing onto the wound and trying to like patch it up, and he's like, maybe I should cauterize it with my flame.
How about I
Right.
use a reload to cauterize your wound?
Oh no.
And I would say he's like playing around with it, but he's like flicking it on and off, and like a spark kind of jumps off and actually burns Steel.
Well, what if in an attempt to use a hand flamer as a medical tool, I damage it and have to perform some sort of test to repair it?
Yeah, that'd be a tech test.
Alright, what's my tech at? It's probably crap. Tech 3. Actually, not bad. Alright. And then, oh, right, I have reliable on my hand flamer. You
Oh, so you ignore the first critical
complication.
failure.
You can ignore the
Nice.
first complication related to this weapon per scene.
Excellent.
But it was in medicine, so it wasn't. And test made to repair or maintain reliable weapons are made with a +1 bonus die. Okay, so I'll make a 4. Do I make that with the wrath die as well? Because I know damage you don't add wrath, but everything else you do.
Yeah, because it's a skill test, you'd have to. So yeah, do 4. It's a difficulty of 3.
Alrighty. Fuck. I got a 1 on my wrath die, 2 other ones, and a 5.
Oh.
No, my burning, implement for the Emperor. We'll just say it's like out of commission. Till I can spend like an hour fixing it.
Yeah, it's out of commission, and you use up one of your ammo. As you're trying to repair it, it locks into fire mode. There's just a flame shooting out as you're whipping it around, trying to get it under control. There's flames shooting up in the air everywhere, and you use up 1 ammo.
All right, that's fair. Sad, but
It would
fair.
take about, I'd say, a fair estimate would be 10 minutes or so for Quittus to patch up Steel, and then another 5 to 10 minutes of Quittus fixing his hand flamer. And in
Air
that
quotes,
time,
fixing.
yeah, air quotes fixing, and in that time, the rest of the party are going to be able to evaluate the situation, investigate, maybe reflect with one another, and we'll go over that when we come back from a quick break.
Alright, and I'm going to roll the 6-sided die to select the last beer that I have to drink. I only have one, so a result between one and white chocolate beer.
So I'm at half
For the Emperor.
health.
Yeah, Steel is at half health after this brutal battle where you were all firing unsuccessfully, and then Quittus was well equipped to handle a group of heretics, flaming them, and then basking in the red mist as Steel exploded their leader with a critical shot to some explosive device on them. Quittus now is over Steel, patching up his wounds, trying to help him, and you can hear Quittus saying to hold still as Steel is saying, "Don't point that thing at me," as you see his hand flamer clicking on and off next to Steel's wound. What do the rest of the party do with these burning bodies and exploded one sitting up the road from you?
I guess since I'm at 2, I would go and look over the car where they were kind of like behind. I mean, I guess nothing but charcoal corpses.
We can poke and prod the bodies, try to see if they're human, like, or
Yeah.
if they're
Yeah.
mutants
And
like
see
the other one.
None of them survived.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Havelock, make me an investigation test, and then either Alaric or Harkin make me a... well, I guess it'd probably be Alaric to make a Medicae test.
Alright, so for investigation.
Okay, let's
Investigation
see.
6.
Not that I don't have faith in you, Harkin, but...
Let me
Collect
just
so
do some
roll
real quick here.
6d6. Four, 3, 4, 2, and 2.
4, 3, 4, 2, and 2. So you've got 2 successes. Okay, we'll come to that.
Okay. That was weird.
How'd you get on?
I had 1 success and a complication.
Yo,
Oh, dear.
1 and a 4.
A 1 on the rat
What's with
die.
all these freaking? What's with these freaking complications? God damn.
I know, right? They're bad.
Making
news.
up for all the glory.
So,
fair.
I'm going to paint a situation for Alaric and Harkin here, and then provide a decision for Havelock. So,
Okay.
Harkin, you're watching Alaric as this educated priest investigates these charred corpses on the floor to determine if they're human or not. And as Alaric says, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're human. Look at this part here," as he then steps on it and you hear a crunch under his foot. Harkin, you notice dog tags on one of them. Guardsman dog tags, to be precise. The Armageddon Orc Hunters, a specific regiment of the Imperial Guard. This person was certainly a human, or a human at one point. Now, aside this monstrosity that you saw it with, for some reason, this guardsman had turned against his own. Harkin, I imagine, would be pretty taken aback by this and concentrating. Alaric trying to clear the gunk off his boot from this corpse that he stepped on. And Havelock, you notice a small device, something you haven't seen before. It's next to where this creature exploded, and it's certainly not typical Imperial tech. You can tell from the design of it. And this is based on your investigation test. and you have a moment to decide whether you tell the others or whether you take it for yourself.
Okay, so I think I would pick it up and I would look at it, flip it over, and then, not really knowing what it was, I would take it back to the others and see if anyone else could make heads or tails of it.
This was a device.
Yeah, it's round. It's spherical on one side, flat on the other, so it's like a half moon. And yeah, it's clearly Xenos in design, clearly alien.
Uh-oh. Don't let
Or-
Quinn to see it.
For me to know
Curse
what
the
it is,
Xenos!
can I roll for like a tech test or something?
Yeah, you can roll
Or
a tech
would I-
test. This would be a difficulty of 6.
Oh boy. Yeah, it came from Hereticus, not Xenos.
Alright, so my
Oh, so Xenos is fine?
is
No,
5.
that's not what I said. Just my knowledge is, more particular to heretics and stuff like that. Chaos incursion, not aliens.
Right, so my skill in tech is 5.
Excellent.
Nice.
Techie man.
Alexa, roll 5d6.
Should have taken my flamer to him to get repaired.
1, 6, 6, 2, and 6.
1, 6, 6, 2, and 6.
Oh,
Oh,
God!
Complication again.
Not
That's it.
again!
A polarized
God
roll.
damn it. That's our, 4th or 5th complication?
On one hand, that's a really good roll. On the other
Right.
hand,
Yeah.
So Havelock, I'm gonna, if it's okay, I'll present a complication.
Fine, that's cool.
Okay. You start playing around with this thing, and you get it to work. It
Oh, God.
boots up, and as you're holding it on the flat side, the spherical side shoots out this blue aura around you momentarily, a few seconds, and then it shoots back in. You're a sage, you've studied technology from Chaos and Xenos and read up on many things. It's apparent to you immediately that this is some kind of force field, something that could help to protect you. Unfortunately, when you shoot it out and it whips up this blue light in front of you, clearly Xenos, it grabs everyone else's attention immediately, and the rest of the party are all alerted to it, and I'll give everyone the opportunity to come over and share their opinion with you.
Okay.
Quidus immediately grabs his hand flamer and goes to shoot it, and it just doesn't work,
click, 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 click.
Exactly.
Hasn't gotten around to reloading yet.
Well, no, it's damaged. He's gonna have to spend some time
That's
fixing
true.
it.
That's right. It needs to be actually
Yeah.
fixed.
Yeah, he needs to spend an hour with a proper workbench. Fixing it.
Yeah, right.
Harkin kind of scowls and moves forward and says, I've seen something like that in the wars. Are you hiding something? What do they call it?
Are you
Like-
hiding heresy?
He's holding it out so that everyone can see. I don't know what he should be hiding.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, fair enough.
Probably doesn't look like anything I'd be familiar with.
You can make a scholar test.
That
Alright.
I'm actually quite good at.
It would be a difficulty of 6 as well.
Yeah, because you're a sage. Right? No, you're a priest. Got it. I got it right.
Scholar. I have a scholar of 5, so.
Excellent.
Nice.
And I am gonna. I think. Is it Wrath that lets you add a die or?
Glory.
No, wait, that's Glory. We
You
don't
guys
use that.
have 5 glory left.
Yeah, go for it.
To give me an extra. Okay. All right. So, exclamation point, not slash. All right. So that's 6d6.
It's only looking like 2 successes there.
Yep. But 1's a 6.
There's a 6 and a 4.
You may use a wrath die to re-roll your 4 fails.
I think I will do that.
Do it. Do it. Oh, fuck. Wait, no.
Oh,
Reroll.
jeez.
You get to reroll the wrath die, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah. He
Wrath?
re-rolled the wrath die, yeah.
It became a 1.
I will allow you to re-roll one more
One more,
time,
yeah.
but you'll gain 1 corruption if you do.
Don't do it. Don't
No.
do it.
I'm not gonna.
No, corruption is not worth it, ever. I don't know what it does mechanically, but it's never worth it.
You know what? though?
Doesn't-
I don't know what this thing is, and it's in the hand of someone. I don't know what it might do to them. So
Corruption is heresy.
I mean, we just saw that it just made some type of blue light, so it hasn't hurt.
He did it.
Very good. 3 successes.
And Avlok, didn't you say that he would know that it was some sort of force field?
Yes. So you were able to determine there's some kind of force field, and then it shot out to reveal that to you.
Yeah.
I can share with you that mechanically, if you were to use this item, it would give you 3 uses per session, where basically it's a reaction, like Shield in D&D, where you get a bonus of +2 to your defense.
Oh, nice.
Alaric, you managed to succeed.
okay.
Excuse me.
This is clearly Xenos technology, and from what you've read, something like this would have come from an empire far out, a fairly young one, that would not be even related to Armageddon, no way near the system. So it's extremely confusing to you.
This is way distant technology,
Communists,
people.
yeah, the hoofed cow space communists, and
We have a space communist.
you would not understand how it would get here, especially amongst some, common
I mean,
gangers and mutants.
how it got down here into the hive.
Especially after you're seeing Gene Stealers.
I mean, we've seen. Where do I know anything of? Would the Gene Stealers be anywhere near that, or would they have come in contact with it?
Likely they would have, and this would imply that this Gene Stealer cult are somehow linked to a larger threat.
All right, so these Gene Stealers clearly. What did you say that empire was named?
So it's called the Tau Empire. Alaric would know
Tau.
that, but it would be completely unrelated to Gene Stealer cults or this place. Like they wouldn't be.
Usually,
involved.
it would be
Robots.
totally.
Ribbits.
I mean, there'd be no connection to here. The question is, we've got bigger fish to fry than.
Yeah. Then figuring out this bit of technology.
Nah, it's a clue. What I would
clue.
do.
It's a clue.
Right?
Yes.
It might lead to, you know,
And it's also useful.
right?
Yeah.
It is useful. Who would it be useful for, though? Do we want to give it to someone who's not great on the defense, or some idiot that keeps charging straight into it?
I think who's somebody who keeps going is gonna either keep going ahead or trying to scout ahead.
So
Basically, what I'm saying is either
Harkin, steal,
it's-
and Quidditch.
yeah. What's
Harkin is,
what's your
got the guns.
what's your defense?
Yeah.
Quidditch is
So.
not going to attack it though, because it's heresy. So
Yeah.
he's gonna, and anyone who chooses it he's gonna get. They're gonna get a sidelong glance every once in a while from Quidditch, at the minimum.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's fair. But Quidditch had just acknowledged that Steel had done good for the Emperor, and you're gonna ruin it like that? Jeez.
Still would take it. He would know, like, he's not against using other things, especially to accomplish the goal.
Sounds like heresy to me.
How can it be heresy if we're using it to do the Emperor's bidding?
It's Xenos tech, it's heresy.
As much
This-
as I would want to agree with you, Steel, he does have a point.
Of course I do. I represent the Inquisition. What do you expect?
Harkin looks from the device to the dog tags and just gives out a Gandalf curiouser and curiouser.
This is a clue, and this is something that's going to help us push forward. If they're rocking with technology like this, we need every bit of advantage.
Harkin will
Or
pipe
would
up
you
at
like?
least. Yeah, Harkin will pipe up and say, they may be working with Xenotech, but these were at least human. Wants to just let the rest of the people know that.
Alright. How many of us would know that this thing was Tau in origin? Just our priest? Did I get that right?
So-
You all, yes, you did, and you would all know that because, Alaric would have said that. Yeah,
Okay.
that was
And,
what the
um,
last thing he was
And
going to say before he forgot.
And
realized what
Avalok-
the name was.
figured it out already. Like as soon as you
Yeah.
picked it up, so he would have
I
said
just would
that.
just scowl at the mention of Tau and say,
Fucking weebs.
I would like to point out in transparency that the Tau are not involved in this plot in any way. The point I wanted to get across is that this is something useful that you probably shouldn't be using, and this Gene Stealer cult are clearly linked to something intergalactic. Just so that I don't throw
This-
you off with some kind of unintentional red herring.
Alright, so they just so happen to have Tau tech.
Yes.
So they've got connections but to technology, but not to the actual Tau Empire.
That's right, yeah.
Alright. These gene stealers need to die for the Emperor.
I don't want to end up
Alright,
on a
well-
crusade to kill communism in Warhammer 40k.
Oh God!
Yeah, like the Emperor's meritocracy is any better, really.
A threat to the Emperor anywhere is a threat to the Emperor everywhere.
That is correct.
This is true.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, Steel's gonna take the device and be like, "Yep, for the Emperor. I'm keeping it."
Quintus is gonna give Steel sidelong glances, an extra one every minute or so, as opposed to the 3 that he was getting every few seconds.
Like, hey
Nice.
man,
Um,
this is gonna be able for you to keep shouting for me to go ahead. I can take more shots.
I suppose you are a good sacrifice, time scum.
So is this something that's like a group decision, or is this something that's like I can have a choice to say yes or no for him taking it, or what?
Group decision. So if you have a better idea, then absolutely. Or if you want to say something different, totally. It's a group collaboration, which is
Yeah.
the cool thing about Wrath and Glory. Half of it is just group collaboration.
Finders keepers? Is that what you're thinking?
Well, I was thinking like I had the choice to keep it at first, but I kind of wanted to share it with the group to see what they thought about it.
Share the knowledge, not the thing itself.
Right, especially after I, kind of found out, or I've kind of found out what it did. It's really useful.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, I think
but
it's
if
fair to say Alaric has final choice on what happens to it.
So, well, I would say, yeah, have a lot. If I would have caught that he wasn't trying to actually share it.
well,
Um,
it's not that, but I do see that Steeler has a better stealth, and if he is gonna be the front man, like where he's gonna be like out scouting and stuff, then absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that would help him with defense, and that would help us be able to pinpoint targets and all that kind of stuff. So it would be useful in that way.
Good point.
Agreed.
Final decision is yours.
Okay.
I would say out of character, anyways.
All right, then yeah, Avlok will hand it over to
Steel.
Yeah.
Quidus is just gonna look between the two of you and just shrug. Give both of you a sidelong glance, especially Steel. Not that he wasn't giving Steel glances already, but
Harkin will take the dog tag from the corpse and stick it in his pocket, stick it in his inventory.
Harkin, with your Astra
Yes,
Militarum,
respect for the Emperor's vassals.
Harkin, with your Astra Militarum background, you'd be able to make a fair assessment of the weapons as well, that one of the auto guns is in good enough condition to be taken.
Interesting. Do I have to make a check or anything for that?
No, you're Astra Militarum, so you'd immediately be like, that one's still good.
Nice. What kind of gun is it?
So it's just a standard auto gun. I can get the stats. The auto gun has a range of short range of 12 meters, long range of 36. I have the attack for it is auto gun does 7 damage plus 1, and it has rapid fire. It does not have the reliable trait that the las gun has, though.
Right. Got an upgrade here, whoever needs it.
that's an auto gun, not a pistol, right?
Yeah, so it'd be like someone who wants to do some ranged damage.
Ooh, that'd be
I
nice.
think Quidus is fine with what he's got, so someone else should probably take it. Although Quidus does have a what's his ballistic skill? It's
Pretty high ballistics, right?
Yeah, let me go check that real quick.
I think you mentioned 7 before.
Damage was 7, ballistic skill of 4.
Gotcha.
So what's the range on that flamethrower?
The range was 9 meters, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 to 9 meters.
3 to 9 meters. So you can also shoot melee with a flamer. So I guess it might. Well, Havelock and Alaric both just have las pistols.
And a chainsword in my case.
And a
Yeah,
chainsword.
I don't have a chainsword. I just have a throwing knife or a knife and a las pistol.
All right, maybe it might be
Be a
best
good
for
upgrade then.
Alaric to take it. What's your ballistic
Okay.
skill, Alaric?
My ballistics is.
Wait. I fucked up. I meant to have a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I had before you said
I'm
went on.
sorry,
I'd
I
been
don't
about
know.
to say.
I don't know how I managed to fuck up so consistently. Anyways.
My ballistics is 4.
4. Alright.
Nice.
Same as mine, so same
I
difference.
think
if you
everybody
take it
has
quickly.
ballistics of 4.
Except for
Arkin's got a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, Arkin. Well,
Yeah. Well,
besides
Yeah.
him.
7 ones is all I can really muster at this point.
yeah. Alright, so I think have a lock. Right?
Avalok, yes.
All right.
Yeah,
so I'll
because
take
he
Havelock
has
is still-
West.
Alright, yeah. I think my vote is Havelock to take the auto gun.
Yeah, he doesn't have an alternate to his las pistol, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, nerd. Take the gun.
You can stick the points if we level up into some ballistics.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll
Sure,
definitely
yeah.
do. Become a sniper.
Hell yeah. Pray to the Emperor that it's gonna smack him in the head.
If we can last more than one round in combat, we've got some pretty sick abilities that we can use.
That's true. Although at
just
this
keep
point, it's more
murdering
like
things.
it's only a lot more than a round. Especially with my hand flamer, because that shit's nuts.
I'm gonna have to seriously beef up the next combat encounter for you guys. I'm just gonna
Uh-oh.
throw a bunch of shit at you.
You already beefed up this one. You gotta beef it up more.
Yeah.
He said he
Alright.
balanced this one. There's a difference, I think.
Hey,
Okay, yeah, fair point.
Jim, are you gonna send over the information for that pistol? And I can
Yeah,
add it?
absolutely.
The auto gun?
I'll add
Yeah.
it to your character sheet when I send it over.
All right, cool.
This is some mint chocolate beer going on here. Actually, 1 to 6, it's this beer. Got a 6, it's this beer. Gotta roll for it every time.
I thought
Um,
your options were chocolate, orange, milk chocolate, and chocolate.
White.
Those were the
it was
first
white
three.
chocolate
This is beer number 4.
or something like that. I thought he said.
Oh,
Alaric, can you make me a conviction test, please?
Conviction?
Yeah, it's under survival section.
Yeah.
What is my conviction? You said it's under survival? I'm not
Yes.
seeing
so
the-
my conviction is 4.
4. Okay, so roll me 4d6.
All right.
Quiz, your conviction is 4
No.
as
I'm
well.
not seeing where my conviction is.
Oh. I resent you your character sheet during the break. Did you get the email?
Oh, okay. Let me just refresh my email. Which email did you send it to?
Josh Yates?
Okay.
that right?
What if I went into the junk email by accident? Yeah,
Maybe.
there it is.
There you go.
That's where it went. Okay. Apparently, my email thinks you're junk there, Jim.
That's what most people think of me.
Aww.
No.
I don't.
Jim, you're cool. You're cool.
Yeah. Taryn, was that your roll? 5-5-4-1?
Yes, it was.
Excellent. After you push yourself to remember what this Xenos tech is, you pull something deep from inside, from out of the warp almost, into your mind to bring this thought forward. And you feel a slight strain for a moment on you, but your conviction and your faith in the Emperor manages to quell it.
Good.
the
Okay.
Emperor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do we hear any more screams leading us to down this rabbit hole?
Silence, and due to your Astra Militarum background, it'd be pretty apparent that these guys were covering a retreat of someone else.
Oh,
I take it the howling has gone away.
Yes.
we burned it.
Okay, so those were the howlers that we were. Okay.
The filthy howlers.
Yes.
I don't know. Sometimes howling is a good thing. You know?
Let's not go into that.
Okay.
Sorry, I have, a bit of a good imagination. Actually, I'm not that sorry. You can suffer with me.
Okay.
Harkin shares with the team. I think they may have been covering up some sort of other engagement somewhere else.
Ooh.
They may not be alone. They're probably not alone.
Do we wish to investigate now, or do we need to recover? More specifically, Steel, do you need to recover? If you do, I'm gonna fix my flamer.
Well, what will it take for me to heal back to full?
It will take you Medicaid tests. However, because you've already got one critical failure or complication on the rat die, if there are any more, it will mean that you cannot heal again using Medicaid until you've had a long rest.
So, who's the next highest in
Let me
Medicaid?
look. Oh
Wasn't
no, I
it,
had one.
I got a
Doesn't
4.
somebody have a higher than a 2? Oh.
It must have been
Okay.
Havelock then, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I
Okay.
agree.
So, let Hamaka the blah.
Havelock.
Yeah, Havelock should probably finish.
Let him do that while Quintus works on his
Yeah.
lighter.
and Havelock
and,
can.
You ruined it. I can't call him Havelock anymore.
Havelock can start treating him and then give him the shield with a little. So this doesn't happen again.
Have a look. You guys have 4 glory left as well, if that plays into it.
Alright, so I guess just I don't know if I
I
should
don't know,
use the
I
glory.
feel like
or
at the
not.
rate of luck that we've had, it might be good to save the glory for later.
Yeah, 'cause we went through a couple of them already.
They were coming in pretty fast at the start of this thing.
Yeah, okay.
Last
Now they're just now they're rare.
Low in our roll.
Alright, so I'm gonna. Hey, I'm not gonna use one.
You hear that, Steel? You're not worth it.
Ouch!
No,
Quidditch didn't
it's
say
fine.
it. Quidditch did not say it, but he doesn't disagree.
Yeah.
Alexa, roll 4d6.
6 and 3 for a total of
Nice.
2,
a
6,
full
6,
heal.
and 3.
Was
Oh,
that
sorry,
two,
what was
six,
that?
and
Have a look.
three?
2, 6, 6, and 3.
Excellent. You get back 4 wounds, Steel.
Hell yeah.
Back to full.
I don't suppose there's anything I could possibly do to fix my hand flamer, eh?
You'd need to spend an hour with it.
Alright. That's fair.
How long did the healing take?
It would take, I'd say, roughly 10 to 20 minutes to properly heal someone.
Should we keep looking? That's the question.
Yeah, why not?
Say push forward, keep going.
Yeah.
Aside from
Agreed.
Quiddus not having a functioning gun, yeah. Actually, could I borrow Havelock's last pistol while he's got the auto gun?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind, but I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah,
But
of course.
for me, I don't mind. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Until we can, unless we decide to stop. Yeah, it'd be cool if Quiddus had some sort of range aside
Yeah.
from charging in like a moron with his chainsword.
Chainsword.
Which he
Nice.
can do. He can do it, no problem. I got no problems with that, but you know.
Okay, as you all arm up, ready to move on, we'll call it there for this session.